Another edition of the series of conferences organised by the National Movement for Education Reforms was held in Bandarakama yesterday.
There would be no need to send children for tuition classes. All content will be covered in school. I believe the tuition culture will wither away into oblivion. A certain group of individuals created unrest in society. One assertion they made was that we were going to introduce obscenity and profanity into the school syllabus. However, even though their flawed logic was exposed, they seem to not have given up. Their intention is to topple the government and impede on its progressive trajectory. A YouTube team is backing them. At a media briefing, they claim that the Grade 1 textbook is marred by errors despite the initiation of the Grade 1 school term. What is this purported mistake? They say that an image depicting a grandmother was captioned grandfather, while the grandfather's image appeared atop the grandmother's caption. Citing this observation, they call all reforms to be suspended. Didn't the textbooks we used have printing errors in them? We must never give up. We must be determined to defeat this evil.
However, political representatives and trade unionists urged the government to implement education reforms off the back of proper discourse.
The teacher's guide on the website had to be referred to trained teachers. On the other hand, several printing mistakes were observed across several modules. For instance, images of the Devatagha Mosque and the Nallur Kovil appeared swapped in the spoken English module. Same was true of images depicting a grandfather and a grandmother. The main reason for these mistakes is the haphazard implementation of reforms. The process is definitely incomplete. Had the Grade 6 reforms been implemented, the education sector would have been thrown into a worse crisis. Will they implement Grade 6 and Grade 7 reforms together next year? How well have they prepared for it? A massive crisis has been created. After throwing the education sector into turmoil, the government goes around the entire country holding media conferences, justifying its flawed decisions. This is ridiculous.